it's always important to moisturize and at least take care of your skin year round, but it seems like it always gets worse this time of year. Why is that?
So we're in a more dry environment. It's not as humid outside. We have a lot of internal heat in our houses going on that really dehydrates our skin a lot. So what I recommend is that you keep a jar of a very plain moisturizer in the shower, pat dry off that moisture, and then seal it in with your nice thick moisturizer every single day. And that will help prevent you from itching and from being dry.
For those who don't do this could lead to certain skin situations or certain skin conditions. Talk about that for a second.
I would love to. So we actually meet as a team of providers at our clinic every week. And this week, the discussion was on eczema or atopic dermatitis, dry, itchy skin. And the number one thing you can do to prevent that is to grease up your skin and to stay greasy. So you want to stay really hydrated, really well moisturized.
And if you get that and don't take care of it, it can become serious.
It can become very serious. So our skin is our window to the world. It is our barrier. And if your barrier gets damaged from being dry, cracked, peely, then you have a very poor barrier. And that poor barrier will allow infection, allergens, and things to enter. And then you can get a bad infection or you can get an allergy. You can have some bad rashes.
And I would assume there are a lot of people that don't realize that's why this is happening, because it is winter time. It is dry. They think they can go like they can in the summertime and not take care of this.
100%. There's a term called weeby or winter itch, bath itch, and it's because your skin gets so dry and dehydrated that it just get itchy and rashy.
What you go to the store and there's shelf after shelf after shelf. What are we looking for here?
So you want to look for the plainest, blandest moisturizer possible. In the old days, we used to admit people to the hospital and apply Crisco on them and then wrap the Crisco into their skin. It's a very plain lard. It just helps to moisturize the skin. Vaseline is a wonderful moisturizer. Vegetable oil is a wonderful moisturizer. Most of us, however, want something a little bit more elegant, a little bit more classy. So I would tell you to go to the store and look for a jar moisturizer. I personally keep a jar of Cetaphil in my shower. I have no conflict of interest. Sometimes I'll use a jar of CeraVe in the shower, but you want to use something plain without a lot of fragrance or extra ingredients added.
Because if you do use those with extra ingredients, it's just not as effective.
Well, you're more likely to have an allergy the more ingredients you have that you put on your skin. And so you want to use the fewest number of ingredients possible. Ingredients really matter. So whenever we talk about skincare at our clinic, we always talk about ingredients and science.
Does it matter how cold it gets before skin starts really being affected by this?
So as the cold drops, the temperature drops, the humidity also drops. And so the humidity or the water in your skin also goes down. So you increase your transepidermal water loss or the water you lose from your skin.
And as cold as it's going to get in the next several days, that just makes matters worse.
It's going to get really cold. It's going to get really cold. Remember to cover your body with your gloves and your clothing so that water doesn't just leave your skin and go out into the environment, but at least can stay within your clothing and come back into your skin.
You know, that's another point. When you're in your house, you want to stay covered up technically.
Mm-hmm. Correct. You always want to protect that skin as much as possible. Another thing we should mention is many people take medicines to lower their cholesterol, which is important, but we carry a lot of cholesterol in our skin. So if you're taking a medicine to lower your cholesterol, know that the cholesterol in your skin is also being lowered. And so you definitely need to use more moisturizer to apply it from the outside to affect the inside.
Is that pretty much about the only medication that affects to that extent?
Cholesterol lowering medications really affect your water loss from your skin. That would be the number one. Number two would be a diuretic, which is a type of blood pressure pill because you're taking out the water from your body. And we all carry so much water in our skin. So you want to increase your water that you put into your skin, your hydration.
I was going to say, and also drink a lot of water.
Yes. You take it from the inside and from the outside.
All right, my friend, anything else?
Yeah, I hope you stay warm and safe and wonderful and skin-tastic as always.